stamina differences.
I thought it was that she got tired a lot faster than Kasumi.
I mean, she does mention that things that she works really hard for, Kasumi seems to do effortlessly.
Because,
So,
like,
but it's like
some of
it's
it's
different techniques, though.
Yeah, some of
We're
them
going to
are
get a little
actually...
bit more insight into exactly what their relationship was in a future rank up, though.
Because some of them make sense in universe. Like, Ryuji's agility is very low.
Because, you know, leg.
Ha! Got him!
What's going on?
Is there... What even can I do? I guess I could make more thieves' tools?
What do you want to do?
You could.
Cause... Yeah. Like...
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have them.
You
might as well use the time while you have it.
Especially since I actually use items, unlike Andrew.
What are these items? I mean, I use stuff like smoke bombs and mind control, and I use the things to make the treasure demons appear. I just don't use elemental items, because I'd rather just use the skills.
It's a good way to not run out of SP as much.
It's royal, though. I don't really have that problem. I had that problem in OG P5, and I forget how many of those items were there, but it might have helped if I'd used them in OG P5. I don't really need them in royal.
What do you want to do?
Morgana just looks cursed down there. I mean, it's Morgana, it makes sense, but like... I'm gonna want to prioritize...
I forget, is Morgana's stat like nothing? Because it feels like it should be.
His luck stat? It's pretty low, I think.
What do you want to do?
I know that Yosuke and Teddy have the lowest luck stats of everyone in Persona 4, which is just canonical.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it doesn't apply to each and every stat, but at least one of them makes sense. Like, I think Ann's strength, or I think Ann's endurance is low because she never really trains, she's just lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural beauty and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right. I think she has low endurance but high luck.
Hey.
Makes sense.
Yeah! He's just looking away nervously.
But endurance are insane though, so like if you I don't know if you've ever opened up the stat screen and looked at her stats.
Well,
she's almost as strong as Ryuji and she has just as good endurance.
Well, Makoto trains in Aikido, so it makes sense. Because she genuinely trains in a martial art, so it's
obvious to me because she only gets like 1 or 2 good physical skills. But she's got that high a strength stat.
Looks like today's Mementos.
Yeah, just to justify the day.
Yeah, because there's no one I can hang out with today. And
Alright.
I need to Mementos anyway.
Yeah. Wait, real quick. Who's the only one that seems to need to, who's the only one
I need to do Ryuji and Yusuke. And there's no sign of them.
Okay. So just the bros left. Gotcha.
I mean, at this point, it's blatantly obvious that I favor the girls.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
How
catchy.
are you?
The fact that we all gather like this. Like, I don't know why, but the animations for this are kind of interesting.
No way, man.
Hey.
The most unbelievable thing about this moment is that Sumi didn't like Evil Eye Makoto into switching spots with her.
Oh no, she's definitely glaring at her right now! Sumi is 100% glaring at her.
Meanwhile, Makoto's like, oh.
I'm thinking more of like a disappointed pout.
Yeah.
Just so put off.
Sumi doesn't have it in her to be spiteful.
I mean, I'm like 80% sure that's also Haru and Futaba. Like, those girls are not subtle either.
Futaba doesn't know her own feelings, and honestly, I sort of like the idea of her being like the little sister more than being a potential girlfriend.
Agreed.
Yes.
So, like, my headcanon is that Joker definitely loves her, but it's more of a familial love.
He has adopted Futaba.
Exactly.
Which, fair.
I'll play along for
But
now.
yeah, we tease Sumi for not being subtle, but like Haru's pretty blatant too.
Haru's the most blatant. She didn't ask
Listen up.
Joker out like Sumi does later, but she was the most obviously disappointed if you turn her down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh look, I need to go iron my dog. I mean, she yeets off the exact. Futaba, you can sit next to Mark. Why are they leaning over to pet him?
Because, yeah.
Of course, Sumi's stuffing herself with curry. I'm not even shocked. Like, is anyone
Seriously.
shocked she's the only one with food?
Well, actually, Karu was over there with coffee.
Well, yeah, she's drinking coffee, but like that makes sense.
You know, oh shoot, I think somebody else was having milk.
Yeah,
The
that
curry.
milk. It looks like Akechi has coffee too.
Makes sense. He's pretty classy when he's not, you know,
All right.
trying to go off blood.
Does Mementos look any? Ugh!
No, Mementos doesn't look any different at all. I don't know what
No.
you're talking about.
No, it's the same thing.
Same Mementos.
Visibly disturbed.
Definitely nothing hentai-ish over here.
Oh god, they just he could not. Why did he decide tentacles was a good look for it?
Because his persona is filled with tentacles.
Could be worse. Could be Futaba's persona.
Oh my.
Ryuji so desperately wants his chance to be a senpai.
He tries so
I
hard.
mean, that's the entire gist of the scene right here.
Why on earth are they calling them cables? They're clearly tentacles.
I think they don't want to say it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, here we go.
It's implied they work like internet cables or something.
Which they are.
Oh.
Oh my god, she's so unimpressed! Why is she so unimpressed?
Talk about low-key reaction.
She's a
Apparently
fan
she
of My
watched
Neighbor
that
Totoro!
Ghibli.
She's a fan of My Neighbor Totoro, so she's like, okay, yeah, I can see that. He actually let the cat part slide.
So, okay, so Studio Ghibli or Miyazaki films
So-
are a thing in Persona.
Are we not gonna question how cramped the cat car is going to be right now?
No, we're not gonna question that.
Like, oh my god, he's channeling 10 right now. Screams.
Now then.
Please, I'm in
Oh,
for
now here's something we need. I need to see someone draw how all of these guys squeeze into the Boda bus.
Pretty sure someone has. Like, if not, I'm
Ugh.
probably going to personally commission somebody.
Ugh.
Alright, so you want to go
Just
all
know
the
that
way to the end.
Ryuji's like permanently stuffed up against the window or something.
Okay, so none of the
Yep.
requests are here, they're further down.
Nope. Yeah,
Yeah,
only
so
the
start
special
on the
area,
end there one.
Ugh.
which there are 14 floors, I think.
Okay, this is where the cup used to be.
Yep.
Yep. So, as you can remember, it was red inside, not that weird teal color.
The Hall of Grail. No te gusta! Just immediate dislike.
Not a fan of Maruki's idea of decorating?
Sick,
It's very
looking
bad.
ass.
Excuse me?
Remember that time we got deleted from existence, guys? Good times! And Sumi's just like, what?
I guess just like, are you kidding me? You mean someone killed you before
Oh.
me? God
Sumi
damn
doesn't
it.
just scream what? There's a dangerous aura around her too, because she's imagining her senpai disappearing.
She proceeds to bring the cup back just to murder it again.
Hey, look at this! What are your thoughts?
We need to be careful. I don't trust this. What the hell?
Alright,
Okay.
yeah, go around it, go around it. Now you're gonna go up.
What?
Yep. Now you're ascending.
Yep.
A new area has been confirmed. Updating guidance information.
Rude. Ugh. No Tegusta. At all.
The path
Is
up
that
to
a brain?
Oh, everything got all different.
No, it's a central. It's a control center.
What's that?
Oh, one of
transmitter.
Josie's flowers.
Yep.
Yo, what up?
Speaking of the devil, or the attendant,
Oh, Jose.
or
We
the
haven't seen you in a
Wait,
bit.
a kid driving?
We need to introduce you to Lavenza sometime. I feel like that'd be
You all
great.
happen to know him already? Is there
She's at least heard Lavenza's voice.
True, she was
There's
stalking
a flower
us.
here, but this one smells a bit different from
And
the
unlike
others.
Makoto, she's actually
Let's see
good at
how
it.
tastes.
Okay, weirdo. Oh right, he turns them into juice.
Ugh.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Hmm.
Cause like,
even
I guess I shouldn't be picky.
that's funny because even Josie thinks that the flowers here are
I'm going to
weirder
move on
compared to
further.
pimentos.
Yeah.
Are
Jo-
you
Jose thinks the flowers in Maruki's reality are disgusting.
I mean, mood.
It's a
Whatever
metaphor.
you do, let me know if you find any more flowers. I'll reward you well for them.
Oh, you get new
Good
items.
job.
Weird kid.
What an odd kid.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Would be much odder if the metaverse were as logical as the real world is.
Point.
That's a good point.
Careful if you're going any further, all right? I'm getting all sorts of strange.
We
readings.
have to go
Yes.
forward.
Too.
I was saying, if we don't go this way, we're not saving the world. You gotta make it to the top of Mementos
Yeah,
if you want to get to
all 14 floors.
Why?
Maruki's dungeon.
And say hello to these eldritch beings.
Not okay, not okay, not okay. Proceeds to scream and not okay.
Oh,
I don't
you
see
might
what
be
the problem
Fafnir.
is.
Come on, Fafnir.
Abaddon!
Oh, Abaddon, never mind.
Well, how about we make it forget its skills?
I mean, that's worth a try, but we also have other options.
Seems it could still fight.
Like that.
Nice.
Persona! You're mine.
With the myriad slashes.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. Stop right there.
Let's go.
Beat him up.
I like how everyone looks pissed off except for Sumi, who's like, pose!
Extensive JoJo posing.
I mean, sounds like her, doesn't it?
Might not have a weakness.
Little bit.
Try making it sleepy. They're still up.
So graceful. Well, make it a one. Dude,
I forgot it drained that. It's no big.
true. Yeah, you got this.
It'd be hilarious if I didn't.
Why didn't you just use the ice item when you were with Sumi or Akechi?
What's my next move?
Because I've only got so many of them.
It looks like you're about to use them again anyway.
Go, Agnes!
Rude.
Nice, Joker. Just at the last second. I saw that coming. Violet, just what I would expect.
Damn right this is bad.
I can get a hit in.
Oh, sweet.
Sure.
Finish him.
Good work, Queen. Don't forget this feeling.
No, punching him wouldn't work a minute ago, but now it does.
Because angry punch, I guess. Even though
Super
like,
angry punch.
Even though Makoto's like in a perpetual state of anger in Mementos.
Her secret is she's always angry.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Sumi just looks at them confused. My secret is I'm always hungry.
There's one or two people here.
Will I ever feel bad
Well,
for making fun of Sumi's
Is the
appetite?
hunger
Probably
status
not.
effect more debilitating for her, or does it do nothing? Because that's how she always is.
True. Why do they look like this? I don't like it.
Because, yes.
Ugh.
I wonder what I could use as inspiration for my performances. Wanna try watching Featherman? The
Oh, no.
transformation scenes are kind of like gymnastics.
Oh no.
Oh,
She's
no.
gonna corrupt her.
Go, Featherman.
So is it actually a Featherman show to go with all the Featherman references?
Yeah, you can actually watch it on Saturdays in Persona 3. I think, no, Sundays, I think, and it raises one of your stats. I don't remember which one.
And by watch it, you mean your character looks at the TV while it reads text, right?
Yes.
Well, duh.
Why are
I
there
mean,
so many
Yukari
things to
acts
do?
in it.
Being all
So-
alone can make you lonely. Yo, that was kind of deep, huh?
Ryuji, you, oh my god.
I mean,
you are now able to access all of the Mementos conversations, and some of them get
Ooh.
crazy.
Yeah, if I hear any, I'm stopping to listen to them. Oh, by the
I
way,
usually
Usually
try
with the
to, but
pancakes.
they tend to happen like when
Yeah.
I'm right about to do something.
Andrew, the fact that this is called the Path of Daiat, do you know why that's really funny?
The path of what?
What's it like?
Daiat, it's D-A-apostrophe-A-T.
I don't know why that's funny.
That's what the other world's called in SMT5. Meaning,
I used-
until proven otherwise, I'm going to believe Maruki is directly responsible for SMT5.
With this power,
Hey, does that increase the chance of getting that Phantom Thieves super boss that I wanted?
That'd be terrifying and hilarious. So
Like,
yeah,
I
This would be
want
bad
the hardest boss in SMT5 to be fight the Phantom Thieves.
I mean that'd be hilarious. Imagine how pissed off SMT fans would be.
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, who put Persona in my
Joker
hardcore
seems like he'd
game?
make a good cook, doesn't he? I mean, he's great with his knife and all.
how's he supposed to use that knife for cooking? With peel an apple?
Okay, that's a good
Well,
one.
I mean, as long as it's sharp.
It's somewhere.
I mean, he does learn to make stuff other than curry and strikers.
Yeah.
A new skill.
True.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
way
yeah,
better than Revolution.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
way better
Yeah,
than
right.
Revolution.
Praise
First step's so good.
Get rid of single hit, I guess, or heal because I don't really need her to heal since I've got Makoto and myself.
Yeah, you do the healing.
I feel like we're fine with me with Ishchar and Makoto with Makotoing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The two of you are probably enough, yeah. To be honest, I forgot she had a healing spell. I think I might have done the same thing.
Okay, that's way better than the version that Chie gets. Because Chie gets one that raises everyone's crit rate, including enemies.
Yeah, that's why it has
Yeah,
to
but
be
she
that.
gets that in like within 3 dungeons. This is the last dungeon of the game, so getting a really good skill seems like it's about time.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, Taco up here is definitely responsible for SMT5 until proven
I
otherwise.
can feel it.
Oh, there's a target here.
Yep, there's 2 targets, this is the first.
And seriously, what is it with Futaba procking all these map reveals?
Futaba's popping off today. Alright, what kind of enemy are you?
Then
The kind you have to fight.
No, I
Well,
can't,
like it'd be a Titan.
I can't just give him a disappointed look.
No, unfortunately there's only one of those in this game.
that's
That would be really funny if it happened more often. Like, you had a random chance of it working.
Hey.
Like, just
What do you
glaring at them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, it's what should have happened with Akane and Strikers.
Stares in disappointment.
Crumbles immediately.
I mean, that would make her even more of just a small Mishima, which she already was.
so annoying. I'll destroy you.
I'm so scared of your. I'll destroy you. Oh,
Oh
probably
no!
weak to lightning and Light and
no.
Zeum.
This is legitimately a shadow from Sai's
The
palace.
opponent is strong.
Yeah.
Don't do
Yep.
anything reckless.
Why the...
This should do.
Okay, well that didn't.
Oops.
Let's go.
Oh, so you want to be cheeky, huh?
Hold on. Persona!
Alright. You want to play
Or,
that
tap
game?
or something.
Ravage them.
Yes, yes it does.
Okay, I see.
Victory is ours. Something isn't working.
I'm pretty sure it absorbs Aegon. Oh, never mind.
Long and physical strikes. Brute force won't work. Crow's got some moves.
Persona! There.
Oh, it wasn't weak to lightning. Guess it's because it's a boss version.
Strong and immune for physical strikes. Shove it.
Weak to blast.
Won't work. All enemies are down.
Nice.
Violet.
Good job, Violet.
Done for.
Okay, calm down, Crow.
He can't, he's Crow.
Persona.
True.
He has 2 settings, and we didn't like the first one, remember?
True. Why can't we change his nickname to that asshole? I'd love that. Just the ultimate pettiness.
What? Wasting your time.
Like, in the metaverse, you can call me Crow. I'm fine with that. That asshole. And, like, no matter what, we don't change it, and he's just... I hate everything. But he hates everything
don't
already,
care.
since he's a Kenji.
Looking cool.
So it checks out.
All out of
Mm-hmm. Oh, we might finish it with Sumi.
Now, we're gonna delete it right away, or we're gonna get to see one more out attack.
thank
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Good job, Sumi. You did the thing. I like that her pulling out the ribbon is like one of the least weird ones, considering Haru's freaking tea set and Mona's cigar.
Yeah, but she just decides to do some of her routine, I guess, for her finish.
Scare myself.
Mm-hmm.
She felt
She's being
really
herself.
cool, so she tried to show off for Senpai. That's it.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what it is. I can't be convinced otherwise.
Yeah, I prefer that over Akechi like laughing maniacally
I'm
in the
sorry.
camera.
Akechi just thought of a really funny joke is all, man.
Hey, you
I
want to
mean,
hear a funny
yeah,
joke? You're
That
dead.
is actually a part of her character that she admits to, is that she's actively trying to keep Joker's eyes on her.
Is that why she does that one stretch where she lifts her leg completely over her head?
Maybe?
No, I think that's just a warm-up routine, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be. I think I could easily be convinced that's her trying to have Joker focus on her.
She's been doing it since the baseball, where they went to the baseball ring. Where, like, she's trying to show
Batting
off
cages?
all the time. Yeah, the batting cages. She's trying to show off.
It's a treasure chest.
I don't see any traps either. That's good at least.
Good
Thanks,
for you,
Akechi.
Sketchy Akechi. You did it. You did the one thing.
Alright, he did that thing.
Yay! I get to break some of Maruki's shit. Life is good.
Some property damage.
I'm a very petty man.
You are very petty.
Why are there 40
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think
stamps?
Maruka's gonna miss that one wall in Mementos.
Somewhere.
It's the principle of the thing. Ah, man, Haru was about to say something. Damn.
Yeah, get used to it. That's gonna happen a lot.
Oh,
Like, it always
Or
happens at the
Capcom?
worst time.
Is that
Oh,
a real
no.
one? It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's
Oh.
end this
what
quickly.
the
She-
what the hell is it
Angel.
doing here?
Carter, kill.
Treasure demon's done for. Don't forget this feeling.
Wow.
Didn't even have to attack it.
What? What was that one doing here? That's like the Kanashiro's Palace one. No, Regent's like the first one. Regent
I
is
think all of them
garbage.
can potentially show up in Maruki's area.
God damn it, Maruki, you're breaking the
It's-
rules again.
It's just it's just their low chances.
Focus.
Joker, this area's dangerous. Let's vamoose ASAP.
Nope, 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 nope.
Oh, so the Reaper there?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, you could fight the Reaper. You're more than leveled enough for it by now.
Maybe I should, like, stop near a rest area,
Ooh,
save, and give it a try.
Sure.
Like,
Give it a shot.
I could give it the college try. He's weak
Like,
against,
you've already got...
like, he's not weak against anything, but you can still crit him, right?
I'm gonna be honest, you were probably good enough. I don't know if you can crit him, honestly. I know that you can't use Joker's gun skill to down him.
Dang it.
Because, well, you gotta do it with all the bosses.
Okay, so the only time to use down shot is if you know there's a persona you want.
Basically.
Yeah.
Down shot is so freaking useless, to be honest.
Oh, hey, the Royal 2. Hey, all 3 Royal people actually leveled up there. That's cool.
The Royal Trio?
Where's the platform?
Yep. Why the hell are Harry, Ron, and Hermione called the Golden Trio in Harry Potter? Like, is there ever any reason for that, or is that just a thing the fans came up with?
Golden Trio?
Yeah.
Hey.
Why are... I've never heard anyone call them that.
Somewhat recently. I haven't
Same.
heard much of anything
Although,
about
mind you, I've never interacted with the Harry Potter fandom at all.
Smart.
Probably the best thing, honestly. I don't know, I guess it depends, because now the fan was at war with J.K. Rowling, so I guess it depends on where you're at.
Would you say, like, it feels artificial, Josie?
I just really wish J.K. Rowling would shut her mouth so that I could enjoy Harry Potter and not have to think about her garbage opinions. Because if she would just not share her opinion on politics, then it would be a lot more fun for me.
Doing good.
It's just like, watching Harry Potter nowadays feels a little awkward. It's not that I dislike the show now, it's just that it feels weird still watching it. Knowing the context behind it.
I mean, understandable.
I mean, she said the things after she finished Harry Potter, so, like, I'm...
Well, yeah,
I mean,
but the thing is,
she
she's still
done spent the money on the books and the movies, like, she's not getting that... I'm not getting that money back, and I already like it, might as well enjoy it, but...
Yeah,
I can't say that I'm gonna be going for any new Harry Potter stuff for a while.
I am a lot better about separating the person. Like, I'm actually excited for the concept of the Harry Potter RPG they're making. It's just a matter of whether they execute it well, because I have no idea if they will. Dang it! Why? Why do they do this?
She's still gonna be getting the money for it if you buy something with Harry Potter branding.
Well, yeah, because that's her
And-
license. The only thing is, the thing though is that apparently she's not involved at all. Other than the licensing, she's not involved at all with the entire process like she usually does with the other ones.
I might, if that RPG turns out to be good, buy it used later.
Fair.
But
Okay.
it's such a weird position because I do legitimately like Harry Potter, and I think in about 80% of cases, J.K. Rowling can be a fine person, but that 20%, man.
I mean, that's still a chunk. Like, not a big chunk, but it's still a noticeable chunk.
Treasure check.
If you are trying to make something like that, like, maybe don't share your political opinions, because it sounds like a good way to lose half your audience.
Yeah. Like, this is why I don't talk politics on Twitter or here. I'm just here for the games, I'm here for pop culture. That's what I do.
Yeah. I mean, well, the interesting thing is that because you have questions of people going like, well, is there someone like this or that, like me, in that universe? So I'm not sure if she just feels obligated to answer those questions or not, but I mean, I don't know. Because some of the stuff she says was really odd. Like, if that's not what she's intending, she could have phrased it a lot
The weirdest
better.
thing is that, like, she always doubles down. The internet has given her multiple chances to, like, no, I didn't mean it that way.
No, the
but she
internet
doubles
doesn't give
down.
chances. I disagree with that. The internet is one and done. Sometimes it'll act like it's giving you a second chance, but that's just waiting for you to show weakness.
I don't know. Maybe they're acting, but people have had the "Are you sure?" questions, and then she doubles down on, "No, I meant that."
Joker. No.
This is one of the oddest requests. But, like, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Which request is this one?
This is the guy that wants us to kill him because he accidentally hurt his sister.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, I think this one you can actually talk him out.
Security level crazy.
But we're not in a
Oh, shit!
palace.
Oh, never mind.
Futaba.
I'm trying to remember which one is. There is one that you could like talk him out of.
Oh,
But I don't know if
it's-
we've done a.
Oh,
I'm not sure if that's a
shit.
previous one or.
This is not good!
Why not?
That's a Yoshitsune, man!
So?
Hey!
That's why. Well, it's usually stronger, but.
Expect from an athlete.
Persona! Don't rush it.
But yeah, Hudson Toby's one of the strongest fizz
Yeah.
skills in the game.
I have one. I don't know how much it'll line up.
There.
How about this?
Let's see.
I'll break them.
I probably should use Debilitate instead.
I like that the animation for the increased critical skill is just an explosion.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I should have used oh, shit.
Either increase your defense or guard, I guess. Although I don't remember this guy being that particularly hard.
I'm just scared because of the enemy. That was very satisfying, but I was hoping at least one of those would crit.
Does crit up increase the chance of gun skills critting, or is it only physical skills?
Persona.
I think it's pretty good.
I don't think it increases magical skills chance to crit. Because
Yeah.
magical skills only seem to crit if it's a weakness.
Oh, jeez.
Not that.
Charge and rebellion.
Damn it.
Rude.
My power.
Persona!
Okay, now it's just pretty much a game of chicken.
Dance, Persona. As good a time as any.
I was hoping there would be at least one ailment that hit him,
Persona.
but no.
Oh Jesus.
Listen, Joker's on the ground. Can anyone do one of those real intense attacks? Here I go. Speed up. Okay, time for a comeback.
Persona!
Yeah, so that's not fun at all. I'm not a fan.
Persona.
Have you tested to see if it nulls physical? Because I can't remember if the boss version does.
Persona!
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good thing to check. I was just assuming based on what it...
I'll return the
Yeah, because if it could, then you could boost crits and then try to knock it down with Sumi's sword dance.
Correct.
I think that's what it was called. I forget what the skill was called.
There!
Dance, Persona.
You are very nerve-wracking to be an opponent.
Let's make this quick.
Next one ends up being Satanael.
I just
God.
scream.
Persona!
That's a Third Semester surprisingly has some pretty crazy enemies.
All right.
I mean, the Yoshitsune itself is enough.
How about this?
Feel my power. Manifest.
Persona! No holds barred!
Like, we're legitimately bleeding SP here.
Yeah.
This could be tough. Bless skills will be nullified, so be careful.
I have an idea.
Stepping forward! Come! Allow me! That was pointless.
Shit.
Well, there goes your idea. I see where you're going with that.
It was worth a shot.
Besides, assuming it's basically unusable in this fight anyways, being against Fizz and Light. So,
Well, that was just rude.
oh my lord!
By the power of Maruki.
He got woke.
Okay, let's
Sorry.
double check. He's strong against fire, but there's still a chance of it hitting him for some... Wait, hang on a minute.
I don't think Die For Me works in this case.
Alice. There.
I mean, you're more than happy to try that. Oh,
Here's our opportunity.
I was wondering when one of these would activate.
It was only a matter of time with these two.
Pardon me. Let's do this.
the senpais.
Huh? You're not done yet, Rock. You ready? Always.
Like, why are they so good at this? Like, I think this has procced the most of any Showtime.
It's a fancy KO.
Break them.
Mm.
Persona! Out of our way!
Rude.
Noir doesn't have much health left.
Okay, she take it. Cool.
Haru's surprisingly good at that.
Well, remember, you did max her out so she can take the fatal hit.
Persona.
Oh, finally dead.
My god, that took a while.
I don't remember that being that difficult.
Jeez, is that how long the cup is supposed to take?
How are you
Got him.
feeling?
Because I kind of bullied the cup.
That was childish.
I've heard.
Could it be?
Yeah, he did it at about half the time it took me to do it. On my first Royal playthrough. My first OG playthrough was... Oh, I should have been a lot higher level, probably.
See, when you
It
say
actually took...
I'm just.
It actually took me like an hour.
See, when you say that, I'm just imagining my fight with Alice and Strikers. How accurate is that?
Oh my god, that took forever.
Oh yeah, were you high level, Alice?
Okay,
Well, that and also, like, he had Haru and Makoto,
I
which
had-
Alice is strong against.
That too, yeah.
Like, I guess they knew that they were gonna pick the end game party members. They're like, hey, let's just screw everybody over who thought they'd just go with the end game
Alright,
party members.
So the first time I played OGP5, I went into the fight with the cup with low SP. I was only about level 60-ish.
oh, and
Oh,
you didn't
dear
know
God.
about Lavenza. Or
And I didn't know about Lavenza, so I only had so many SP items left.
Oh my god.
I ran out of SP items and was desperately switching out party members to get my SP back. Surviving almost taking off of Futaba giving me buffs. It took me like an hour to be able to And it took 2 tries, because the first time he very slowly killed me.
Jesus. I feel for you. It took me 2 tries to beat him in my first playthrough, but it's only because I got a little too cocky at the end of the first one. And I think it was like, what was it, 1 shot? No, it was like an ultimate gun skill. And I forgot that one of the arms repels gun, so I killed myself in the process alongside the cup.
Okay, so
That's the platform then.
Futaba was just about to have a momentous conversation that actually is relevant. Because she was about to say, I'm about to beat the game I'm currently playing and I have no idea what to play next.
I was talking to my overseas friend the other day. Her straightforward attitude was really refreshing.
Being clear with one's opinion on matters isn't all bad. In fact, I quite appreciate it myself.
You suck, Yusuke. There. Got him.
Wow. That's a bit rude.
He's like,
How rude.
well, I did ask for that. Like, he's about to be offended, but he realizes, wait, no, I just literally...
No. I see it now. He'll be using the solemn face, like, I suppose I did ask for that.
Oh, Crom. Well, ironically, he was also kanji, so...
Yeah, it's really weird to think that Yusuke is kanji, technically speaking.
I don't know. What, are you in the mood to pick up another RPG, or do you want something shorter?
I don't know.
Hey,
Well, he said... Well, originally I think he said it was between...
Yeah, so I posted on Twitter, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I haven't been on Twitter very much lately.
Okay,
so I probably missed
it's
it.
up to Kingdom Hearts 2, Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door, or Dragon Quest IX right now.
is that true?
Alright, well, I will join you for one of those.
Gee, I wonder which one it would be.
Can't be Kingdom Hearts. I don't think Andrew's ever talked about that
I
series.
can't bring my and I used to like
I know, right? I
so
mean, it's not like
much,
he,
too.
it's not like he would like
If
you
I
or
don't
anything.
succeed in my studies,
Okay,
then
so is this little bastard only a boss in New Game Plus, or...
He is only a
No,
boss
he
in the
is.
game.
You can fight him here. No, he's
Oh, you
not. You
can?
can fight him. Yeah.
Oh.
You just
Okay,
gotta
then
get
never
to
mind.
the top of Maruki's mementos, and then he'll mention something about wanting to test his strength against you. And then if
Oh,
you
okay.
leave and come back, you can do a fight with him.
Okay, so never mind. So I guess it's only the Twins Lavenza that's in the game
Yeah,
plus.
he's nowhere near as difficult as the twins.
Oh dear God, no.
I mean-
no, yeah.
He is the youngest sibling, that makes sense.
Are you sure he's a sibling? I know he's got the silver hair and the eyes, but he's not in the
when you
velvet
beat
room.
him, well, when you beat him, there's like hints that kind of says otherwise that he probably is related to them.
People will just walk up to me and ask
Because
me
they're
to
the
share
only
this
ones that
flaming
spoke
slit.
like that.
You can do one? That's amazing. Maybe I should work on my flexibility.
She does it just to flex during battle all the time. Ricardo, she's like 2 people away from you.
Oh my god, that was dumb.
Oh, I'll be right back, guys.
Alright. God. Ah, dang it! Oh, she was probably talking about the stairs. Never mind. Hang on, I think that's all of them that I need to max out the money gains. Because, you know...
Oh,
I-
because you really need that money.
Oh yeah, can't you tell? Yusuke's just like
Oh, poor.
starving as I'm drowning in yen, and he's like, can't you spare something for
I
me?
wonder what I could use as inspiration for my performances.
We cut to Yusuke on the street in the box holding a bin out asking for some spare change. And then Joker swimming in his money vault like Scrooge McFucking Duck.
It's just canon. Okay, it's really weird that the stamps exist, because, like, who put them here?
Jose did. He said he left them there for you to find.
Even though this is a new area he's never been to before?
Well, it's always implied that he's explored the area before you did.
Okay, it's just weird because he made a specific mention of this being a new area of Mementos. So it's one that he hasn't explored yet.
Yeah, but then he drove on ahead of you before you could go down.
Okay, you know what? Point. Prone.
We're looking at the advantage.
Bullets go burr.
It's weak to nuclear moves.
Oh no, weak to nuclear.
Go, Agnes!
Rip.
That's our queen. You can end this right now. There's that boy.
I can't get over how well Sumi matches Joker's outfit. And I'm like... It's really funny.
Okay.
I still like the headcanon that her outfit looks like that because she saw Joker in his first.
And she's like, wow,
And that
Senpai
influenced
is
her
so
vision of
freaking
what-
cool.
Yeah, it influenced her vision of what,
Rebellion is.
Rebellion, yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's canon. Like, I don't know.
I
if
don't
it's ever
know if it's
been.
canon, but it's at least my headcanon. Like, I heard someone mentioned that theory. It's like, I like that. I like that a lot.
Your head canon? I'll take it. It's mine now.
It's mine too.
We're at
Boy, we do be mementosing.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Just us laughing about Sumi's outfit choice.
Oh?
I don't recall laughing, but
I am.
we were bringing up the headcanon that Sumi's outfit looks the way it does because she saw Joker in his outfit first, and that influenced her vision of what Rebellion looks like. I don't know if that's
I thought it
actually
was-
what the game was going for, but that's my headcanon.
I thought that was a thing. Like, because
I
they
don't
look
know that
way
it's
too
a thing.
similar.
Yeah.
Like, they look way too similar to not be. Like,
Yeah.
look at it.
And
Black
even like
clothes,
how she
red gloves.
stances. Like,
Exactly. Hunch over,
Where-
eat that.
No, they're standing the same way!
I mean, even down to the choice
I
of
never
weapons.
noticed that!
Like,
God damn
Yeah.
it! How do they even? Like, what the hell?
like I assume this is on purpose.
Sumi, I love you. You little dork.
Sumi,
Like, there's a reason why people thought that it was supposed to be a femc.
Sumi, you freaking stalker!
This senpai is so cool.
Hey, it was only like twice.
That we know of. It's only twice that the camera has panned over and emphasized that she was following us. For all we know, she's been following us since we first met.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, the first time you meet her, she clearly isn't interested. So at least not that time.
After the
I've mentioned it before.
Cages.
I don't know if you've picked that option, but when you first talk to her, she mentions wanting to hang out, to go out with you some time again. And joke, you can pick the option. You mean like a date, and then she answers immediately, without hesitation, no.
Sojiro gets mad at me the next day.
Futaba, keep it real.
Meanwhile, third semester, I'm pretty sure she would turn red as a tomato.
Yes. If you choose the I'm in love choice with her dress, she freaks out and is like, oh, you mean the outfit, right? She just completely loses it.
Say, senpai noticed me.
Is that one also 3-ups then, or is it only?
I believe it's 3-ups as well.
India
Oh,
is
so they're all effective.
I've been
I mean, that's not
experimenting with it to see if
surprising.
it
Like-
I like that you look cute. She can't refute that you're talking about her though, so
Mhm.
I'm still gonna stick with that option.
I mean, yeah,
To be fair, you can't go wrong with that option.
very true. Especially
Because both
considering
of-
the fact, like, how willing I am to tease everyone. Like,
But that's your way of showing affection.
in a weird way, yeah. Like, I don't think there's a single character I haven't poked fun at. Like, there are characters I haven't called assholes. But,
Like catchy.
oh yes, I've clearly never called Akechi an asshole in my entire life. I don't know what people are talking about.
Yeah, clearly you're at a catchy stand.
He's almost as big of a catchy stan as he is a Morgana
That's a
stan.
Morgana fan.
Oh my gosh. Y'all.
It's almost scary how good we are with this.
Ugh. Okay, that's...
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll stop. We'll stop.
This is the 12th floor. How many...
Will we though? I don't think we will.
No, probably not.
How many do there be, Maruki? You bastard.
I want to say 15 or 20.
Oh my god, what?
Nah, I think it's 15.
Oh.
Oh, treasure demon.
It's a big-ish area, but it's not
Another
something
region?
that you can't get through pretty easily.
Yeah, that's region again.
Interesting. Just kill it.
That's our queen. Wipe him out.
I almost feel bad for that one.
Beat him up.
I don't
Just
believe
put
you.
it as misery, but no, you want to go through this.
Okay,
Justice.
at least treasure demons are...
Okay.
have weaknesses. Unlike
True.
the freaking golden hands in P4.
Golden hands, I just buff my attack strength and then hit him with as many physical skills as possible.
Yeah, multi-hits and crit chance work really well on them. Like, I think they've got...
I do turn a crit up, but it only works occasionally. I've only seen them down maybe 10 times of the 100 plus that I've encountered.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're leveling up really fast.
Maxed out
Oh, a shadow.
CXP.
No, yeah. It just...
It adds up.
Mister.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the final Mementos area. So,
Remember? Well.
So you're gonna max him out, right?
oh, I guarantee he will.
Tastes sort of staticky. I don't really like it.
Staticky.
Since these flowers are...
Fake.
How to phrase it like someone in the real world? Ah, right! It's the cognition of oneself, which everyone has inside themselves. When the flavor gets staticky, like with these, that means the self is uncertain of its own
So
cognition.
the flowers are like the baby treasures we get from Mementos
Do people
targets.
really not know what they are?
Mm-hmm.
Is
The
it
world
really
itself is unsure of what it is because
Oh,
Maruki
okay.
is changing its
But I
state,
can't quit my
yes.
studies now.
Yep.
Poor kid. He's got no idea what the hell's going on.
Nope.
He's just here to vibe.
Him and his Pico Pico hammer.
Pico, pico, pee.
Okay, see, you guys went completely different places with that one.
Yeah, I went Amy Rose.
Oh, sorry.
Are you
Well-
all keeping up at school?
Yeah, I'm not. Well,
Nope,
I-
I'm Kodo
well,
at
no,
it
I'm not
again.
a black
How are
person.
your grades? Right. Be careful not to let either aspect of your life fall behind.
Shut up, Mona.
You wouldn't know. You're a cat. Tar. Dang
Mona,
it.
Mona's aspects are bust and licking his own balls. Like, clearly
Sometimes
he's
both
got
at
a
the
busy
same time.
schedule. Like, he's got such a busy schedule, it's a wonder he has time to tell us to go to sleep.
Yeah, he's got to pull himself out of bed every morning to be ready to tell you to go to sleep at night.
It's a tough job, but someone had to do it.
That would be a very.
He's
cat
up to the
thing do.
task.
Okay, at least
Have we hit a save room yet?
we've hit 2.
Oh, because I was wondering when we were going to do the Reaper.
Good thing we're prepared.
And once I get to the end, I'll give it a shot.
Alright.
I figured that might be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Why are there so many regions?
I don't know. I thought you could reach the Hope Diamond by now.
My yen has doubled.
That's a lot of money.
My yen count has literally doubled since I entered Mementos.
The highest I've ever seen on my playthrough was I had 6 million at one point. I didn't get more than that though because I spent a whole bunch of it on fusing personas.
Fair.
Literally the same.
Okay, so does Sumi have an animation for when you open a treasure chest?
I think she does, but I can't remember what it is.
Cause like, if Haru frickin' swoons about it, what the hell does she do?
Swoon's harder.
It's a treasure.
Swings harder.
Swoons harder.
I can
You
see
are
it now.
just
She'll
like-
collapse across his open hands, swooning across them like in the tango.
Yeah, she like
Or
completely sprawls over him.
That's a bit excessive, don't you think?
This is Sumi we're talking
She
about.
swings into a backwards cartwheel.
The only reason, like, we're not commenting on how excessive she is because of Rise. Like, if Risei didn't exist, we'd think Sumi was ridiculous.
Good point.
Level up.
Oh boy. Almost max.
Beep! Oh, thank God I didn't fight that one. That was Amara.
The platform.
What? You don't want to be embarrassed by something?
I don't want to fight Maras. As much as possible, I want to avoid them.
Not a fan of looking at dick chariots?
No, I think he's just feeling inadequate.
I can feel it.
Boy. Okay, y'all
You're
are
fun at
bastards.
menus.
Y'all are bastards.
Oh man. I'm sorry, but when's the next time I'm ever gonna have that opportunity like that?
True.
And to be fair, who wouldn't feel inadequate standing next to a dick the size of a bus?
That's yeah, that's a kind of a good point there.
Okay, so considering freaking, since you mentioned Chariot as a change of subject, I still appreciate the fact that I named the episode where Ryuji's Arcana, like, confidant started. I named it Lightning Chariot after the item in Kid Icarus Uprising.
Nice.
Because
You feel really proud of that.
well, yeah, because he's a lightning elemental of the Chariot Arcana. I had to.
Yep.
God, if Ryuji had access to the lightning chariot.
Are we implying Ryuji isn't just Pit? They got the same IQ level. They got that much in common, at least.
That's a good point.
Probably, yeah.
So does he need permission to do stuff?
Wait, actually, yeah, have you seen his reactions to Makoto?
Okay, good point.
I know you haven't played Kid Icarus Uprising, but getting a hold of the lightning chariot was a big deal in the game.
But that would mean that Makoto is Palutena, man. And I don't think those two fit.
Well, actually,
I tend to do all
My headcanon is sort of that Ryuji and Makoto would work well together as a couple.
I'm stuck in this cat-like form.
I see it easier than Ryuji and Anne, which seems to be the more common one.
the thing
Yeah.
is, Ryuji and An work as friends. I don't think they'd work as a couple.
I
Yeah,
think
they're
the
too similar.
should be like, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I can do that. I can agree with that.
so actually, if you think about it, it's actually not the weirdest thing to compare Makoto to Palutena, considering her voice actress Jeremy Lay voiced Rhea in Fire Emblem Three Houses, who bears a distinct resemblance to Palutena.
Yes, I do recall this. That is fair.
So it
But-
checks out.
And the point of this entire conversation is, Nintendo, please give me another fucking Kid Icarus Uprising game. Please, I'm begging.
Nope. Nope, Sakurai would not do it.
Want another?
Mister.
I mean, it's on my list to
The last
play.
one's almost 10 years old, give me another!
I just know it'll be, like, impossible to play on stream, I think.
Especially, apparently, I heard that the 3DS version has like a very
It's the only version.
unorthodox way to play it. I'm sorry, yeah, but like what I meant was like apparently there's like an unorthodox way to do the flight controls or something like that.
Yeah, I believe so. I heard
Like,
that.
apparently-
So the way you control Kid Icarus Uprising is that you use your thumb on the joystick to control which direction Pit's moving, and then
Okay.
you use the touchpad to control where the gun is aiming. It feels
What?
pretty natural, but it means that the entire weight of the 3DS is on one hand, which for long play sessions can get painful.
Sounds fun.
Hungry
I wanna play
Hungry
when you're
Mona?
done.
Oh god. Is it going to be images of On? It would be.
Movie.
I can feel
But that's how now you can see why people there's a cases of people like finishing with carpal tunnel in those sections because that
Understandable.
does sound very uncomfortable.
Like the way I see it working on Switch is that it worked perfect for TV, where you would set the Switch into TV, hold one
Right.
Joy-Con in one hand, and aim with the other one. That would be
Yeah,
so
no, that makes
perfect.
sense. That makes sense. I mean, that
Handheld
makes
would
sense.
probably be a little bit more of a struggle. I suppose you would have to have one Joy-Con and then touch screen.
why not just do twin stick? You know, one Joy-Con with the flight and then the other Joy-Con for the
You must be more
I feel
Shot,
like that
I
would be
mean-
a little awkward to aim, because one of my favorite parts about Kid Icarus was that you're able to be super precise.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you could be that precise with a twin stick.
I'm legitimately upset at the lack of seeing a Sumi chest animation. I feel like that'd be
I think there
hilarious.
is one, but have we seen a Catchies? Because I vaguely remember a Catchies. His Black Mask one.
No,
I don't
haven't-
think so.
I haven't seen it, Kendrick.
Oh, we're at the top.
I found the computer room!
I like the computer room.
I
Bruh.
feel like that's another Sonic joke that I don't get.
Yeah, actually.
Alright, so in Shadow the Hedgehog, there are missions where you can
Right.
do stuff for your friends, and when you click on the character, select which of the 3 available missions for the level you want to do, there's a voice clip. And in one of them, Vector the Crocodile wants you to find the computer room, and every time you highlight it, he says that.
That's funny.
It's one of the
It's
central
the most
memes.
hammy voice actor ever. Shadow the Hedgehog is the best worst game in the series. It is a legitimately terrible game, and I love it.
Yeah, one of the other ones, as I'm sure you know, where's that damn, is it 4th or 5th Chaos Emerald?
Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald?
And it, like, is
Man,
heavy
I remember.
emphasis
And
on
then
the damn.
immediately Tails the Fox flies over with his plane and a Chaos Emerald sticking out of the front of it.
Man.
I like to imagine Shadow the Hedgehog does like the Tom and Jerry skit where he turns into an evil smile.
Yes.
That game
One part
is
is
trying
like-
so hard to be the edgiest thing possible that it comes back around into being ridiculous.
I just pointed at
It's funny
Kenji.
because I actually did own Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog on the PS2. I couldn't make it past like the 3rd thing because like by that point I have no idea. Like I had a hard time playing it. You know, it wasn't that good.
Shadow the Hedgehog is a very slippery game, and it takes a while to get used to that. And there's also the matter of that progressing through the game requires doing very specific missions.
Michigans.
I'll never forgive the Michigans. Yeah, no, I'll just prefer watching them.
I will admit to the end of time that Shadow the Hedgehog is a bad game, maybe even one of the worst in the series, but I fucking love it.
Million
It is
so bad as
It is
good.
my guilty pleasure game.
I mean, hey,
I know it's bad, but I have fun playing it.
it's not worse than
Gotcha.
Boom 06 or Sonic and the Secret Rings.
I mean, yes,
That
all
is
of those
fair.
games are worse
That
than
is
Shadow
fair.
the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog is at least a correctly programmed game.
The fact
least
that
compared to
that's
Boom,
not
it's
a high bar for Sonic games.
Games.
The fact that that's not a high bar for Sonic games says a
For
lot.
5 minutes and tell me that that's not a bar that Sonic Games need to be able to pass.
Alright, so we're done here. Let's find a safe room
yeah.
so I can save and no balls the Reaper.
Rest area 11, save, and then we just gotta sit in place.
I don't think the Reaper nulls anything, so you can take in whoever you want.
I'll just add this.
I mean, I do have the option of tagging people in, too, so... I don't think he can be elemented, so I think that's, like, the
No.
reason to avoid Haru. Wait, he can be elemented?
No, you can't.
Okay, I was about to say.
No, yeah, he's not susceptible to ailments. I don't think he can be knocked down.
Oh, you gotta be outside the station, Ken.
Well, yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna
yeah.
head around, run over a few extra shadows, and see if there's, like, a big room to wait in for him. Yo!
The most dangerous thing I can think of is that he knows an insta-kill curse skill, which might be a
yes.
problem for Sumi. That's not too big a problem, though, because I took Sumi in and beat him with Sumi in the team, so...
I have a lot of homunculi, so that should be fine.
We got to the platform. We can head up from here.
Alright, and does, like, his rate of arrival speed up if you're not moving?
It speeds
Yeah,
up when you're not
basically
moving.
just enter the area and don't move and wait. It'll take a minute or two,
It's a step forward.
But it'll show.
but I guarantee he will come.
It's funny because I told you this while back, I think.
Yeah,
Did you not walk to the safe room?
No, I already went into a safe room saved, and now I'm on a floor above a safe room.
Yeah, so why aren't you just sitting still and waiting then?
Because he wants to go to a bigger room.
Yeah, I prefer waiting in one of these rooms if possible.
Okay.
Maybe I should get a gun too, just for self-defense. Nah, my hands need to be empty.
Don't concern yourself with that. Just as we have our specialties.
I mean,
you
we
have
could at
yours
least
as
give
well.
her a taser or something. Like, we
ball maybe.
we could give her something, like a wrist-attached crossbow or something.
True.
I feel like Futaba would freaking love something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still wish that the Navi had a more active role in battle. I don't really know how they would do it, but I would very much like to see Persona 6 add a more active role to the Navi that you can actively choose and pick.
It feels like they've been getting
Even though it was just tell the Navi to focus on defense this turn, to focus on attack this turn type of thing. Just something that each turn you tell the Navi to do it, and they'll do something.
They've been getting better with Navis. Fuka
Fuka's
and
definitely the best Navi because I'm not super impressed with Rise. She has even fewer options as Futaba has. She's not terrible, don't get me wrong. Like it's definitely better to have her than to not have her.
And she does heal you more HP and SP at the end of battles than Futaba does, because Futaba only does people in the back.
But I think it's. I mean, but that's where.
Yeah, but it's more important
like-
than Persona 4 that you do everyone because you can't really have people in the back.
Yeah.
But then here's the thing, because that's what they're supposed to be, supports. I don't know, like, how
Yo.
much more you want to go without being,
Oh.
like,
Proceed.
involved in
but
every turn.
Where are you at, you ugly bastard?
Just wait here, he'll come to you.
What if I run him over with
like
Ryuji's
surprisingly
ability?
quick. Like, I think you
Actually-
need to be dashing to outspeed him.
Actually, you can. You just have to beat him at least once.
Wait, you can genuinely run the Reaper over after you've beaten him once?
Yep,
Ah!
I
I didn't
think.
know that.
Wouldn't that be
That's not-
anticlimactic if I just turned him into roadkill?
Oh, there he is.
Oh no, he's gonna get me! No!
It's high noon.
Persona! The shadow looks strong. Let's go.
Alright, is it gonna be really good or really bad? Or both?
I think you're fine. The lowest I've beaten him is I've beaten him during the Shido area. So he's definitely several levels above that by now. Not to mention I beat him with much worse personas than those.
There.
Yes, Persona! How about this?
You
never see
it coming.
God, it's ages.
Persona!
Checkmate.
That's another thing I like about Buddy the Reaper. It actually plays less surprise.
Checkmate won't.
No, it's basically the only right. Never, no, goodbye. No, my bad.
No! I forgot he
Oh,
has-
shit.
Yo!
Yo!
Yeah, you will have to charge party weaknesses.
Persona! Ravage them!
Although he's not too cruel with the insta-kills.
Let's dance! Victory is ours! They're pretty tough.
I'll break them.
God damn. I think she just took out an eighth of his health by herself.
Nice.
Persona!
Makoto, spam heal attacks!
Nice timing.
That's literally what you do. Really?
Ha, loser.
Supposed to be
Wait, I'm
better at
sorry.
this.
nice.
He did 12 damage. Can he not
Alright.
hurt us?
I don't. Well, did you boost up defense?
Yeah! But she didn't even trick from being hit by an attack she was weak against.
That's the second
Oh.
time I've seen that happen to you.
Persona! Out of our way! Seems it can still fight.
Loser. Oh, that's a riot gun.
Super move. Ultra charge!
I just laughed.
Oh, release the magic skills.
Persona! Go
Zephyr.
It does look kind of like Supernova. Oh no, I'm so scared of this thing.
I can do better.
Man, you are doing some pretty quick work with this.
Like I told you, like he's more than prepared. The Reaper's not that bad if you wait this long.
True.
Laughs and free achievement.
I'll return the favor.
I'm expecting him to try to pull something special now. Oh, there she goes.
Oh no. Why?
That's just rude, man.
It only did 50 damage! She was already knocked down and it only did 50 damage.
Oh, I missed.
There's still a...
I don't know what level he's supposed to be.
Oh, they're gonna hit the chair!
I'm gonna do a violence.
They're hitting death itself with a chair.
Sounds right.
I mean, that's perfectly in character.
More! Leave it to me! Ready, set?
Why doesn't this specific Showtime proc so often?
Dude.
Let's move
Waiting.
Oh yeah, because technically you're the source master, you get the screenshots.
Oh my god!
Everyone! Semester.
Oh my god! That was hilarious! I don't think I can exaggerate how funny that was.
That's a
Congratulations.
clip.
Yeah, that's a clip on Twitter moment right there. Like,
Alright.
they did over 2,000 damage to the thing. Alright, so we're good, right? Yeah, I did.
We're good. We're good.
Alright.
That's
Like,
funny.
there's literally nothing else to do in Mementos until you get any more requests.
Well then.
Oh,
I still think it's a shame that you can't fight the Velvet Attendants on the first playthrough.
What do you want to do?
Like, I don't really see any reason why to wait for the next playthrough to make that available.
we. Okay, so now we can continue in Maruki's Palace, which we're also going to need to do on a free day.
Yep.
Oh, so only the request has been done. So yeah, everything's good to normal. Back to normal.
Nice.
Oh, right, Mishima.
Hey. Hmm.
Oh my god!
Hey yo.
Everybody wanted to text me.
Ow.
Yep.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
Sumi's
Oh,
able to
comment
do
time.
stuff outside of... Alright,
Oh, make sure you call. Yeah. Yeah, before you have her do anything else.
Hey.
the fact I have to call her twice. And
At
Sojiro
least it's
hasn't...
free.
No, the funny part is Sojiro hasn't left
You're
yet.
so stiff.
The-
Right here.
The funny part
Do
is...
not explain.
No, like, seriously, he's still down there.
You don't get to be phased by a maid coming and going from your room twice in a night.
Sojiro's like, I'm so proud. Cause yeah, look, he's still here! So, like, he saw her!
Smug son of a bitch is like, so you
Or did she come in through the window?
She had to move Sumi so that she could get in. Let's see, what to do with my knight now?
You could hang with Oya.
Ha! Nah, that's actually not, like, the worst idea. Because, like, I need something to do.
Yeah. Oh, you check with your hair to see if you could boost up Sumi's.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi.
So just to make sure it's guaranteed.
At the very least, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt to look. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be griping for money anyways.
Oh yes, I'm running so low on money. I need to be careful.
Yeah, that money that you just doubled and you still haven't stopped by EY's shop to sell all the treasures too.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Oh yeah, he's right.
I like genuinely forgot I have laundry and junk to sell.
Oh yeah, you might want to sell those before you go to the... before you finish the game too, because you don't get to keep your junk.
But money carries over.
Money carries over though, yes.
Okay, so
What do
that
you think?
we are guaranteed a rank up with Sumi.
Kichioji, promenade.
Oh no, I'm running out of money from taking the bus everywhere.
Yeah, you get to keep money, key items, and you also get to keep the Valentine's Day SP items.
Oh yeah, the chocolates.
Yes.
Welcome.
Which I've just kept in my inventory and I've never used.
Some people use it as a way to, like, double check if they've romanced someone already. Like, if they've done a lot of playthroughs, they use the amount of chocolates they've collected as, like, a sign of, okay, I've done this one, kind of thing.
Like, there's two kinds of chocolates too, because all the girls will give you a kind of chocolate, but there's a special romanced this girl chocolate.
Okay, so there's friend zone chocolate and romance chocolate.
Yo.
Yes.
Okay.
In OGP5 there was only romance chocolate, but Royal has friend zone chocolate.
Come again.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let's check. Do you have anything for Sumi?
Yo.
I don't
Probably
believe so.
catchy too.
All right.
I think I've genuinely
He
not
definitely
checked.
has the Pepsi and Sumi stuff.
Yeah.
That's what you're. Don't break it, okay?
Zero book.
There you go.
We just
Guillotine
have something that packs a
saber.
punch, but
Oh my
I'm
god,
not
Akechi,
used
you're
to
so
bullet
freaking extra.
Okay.
Like,
This one betrayed his teammate! Can you imagine how that feels? I love that line so freaking much.
with a red
Don't
5.
break it, okay?
I keep forgetting that you're
Come
able to
again.
customize those if you want. But because of that,
Yeah.
you can't automatically equip the new gun.
Yeah. Until you max out confident, then the customizations are free.
Alright. Now, what to do with my time? That basically covered, like, everything on my list for the moment.
You can hang out with it, oh yeah.
Or go to the gym and raise HP and SP. Nah, I'm kidding. This time.
For
I
now.
mean, I don't really care.
That's why
It's
you're-
too late for Roya to be useful. You're never gonna finish her with the time you have left, so...
Oh boy, we're taking her to the park.
Let's go, let's go!
Oh, that's why he has been
Oh.
upped, because...
Oh right, we have
You
to
gotta
pretend to
take
be
it-
on a date.
You're a terrible actress.
Sumi's staring at her in the bushes, grumbling to herself.
Sumi contemplating murder.
Thanks a bunch.
She's like, will everything
Oh.
be okay if I put a pillow over her face?
Hi!
Because remember, in Persona 4, you can go contemplate and murder. She, like, genuinely contemplated murder during the campaign.